Hi, I'm Joseph, co-founder of the Abundant Culture Fund, and today we are getting ready to analyze an investment opportunity that can help you grow your retirement income faster and with less risk. So a lot of people don't know that they can actually use small business acquisitions as a retirement vehicle, but I think it's not only I think it's the retirement vehicle that there is out there. And the reason being is because it generates way more income, as you're going to see later on in this video. And I believe when you have the right team in place, that it can actually be less risky than stocks, bonds, and even multifamily real estate as well. So if you look at my screen, I have a bar and restaurant for sale in Metro ATL, Atlanta area with a patio. Now, because of COVID, I know there's a lot of people who are absolutely afraid to invest in bars and restaurants. But I think they are going to be a very good opportunity, and here's why. If there's a bar and restaurant that actually survived 2020, it's probably because they innovated in a way that allowed them to not only survive through it, but thrive through it as well. So if it thrived through 2020, what do you think is going to do in 2021, 22, 23, 24, and 25? You know, so I think what 2020 did, if anything, it weeded out some of the weaker business models that might be out there. So right now, only the strong survive. So any bar restaurant that I see now is like, oh, I'm super impressed because they're not dead. So I think it's a good opportunity. And not only that, but based on what their, and we'll get more into the numbers later, but based on what their net profit margin is, I actually have a mentor and somebody who's actually a part of my fund who can definitely get more cash flow out of this bar without even increasing the revenue. He can probably double the cash flow that they're making now without making another dime in sales. So that's one thing. So let's get into some of the things that actually stand out to me about this bar. The main thing that stands out to me is that it's been open for around 16 years. It seems to be in a very desirable high income location. Any business that's in a high income location has a better chance at doing well because people have a better discretionary income. It has 16 employees, which obviously employees are the more the merrier. And the reason that the person is selling is because they're basically starting a new career, doing something else. And as far as growth and expansion, it seems like there is a lot of construction going on in that neighborhood. And usually, where there's construction, there's going to be an influx of either jobs or just people living there in general. So that's good. So let's get into the numbers. The asking price is $199,000. Has a gross revenue of a little bit over $1 million, and the cash flow is $81,000. Which, if you're looking at a bar and restaurant and the cash flow is under the net profit margin is under 10%, there's usually some things that you could be doing to add a lot of value there, especially if it's making $1 million a year, which is impressive. Rent is 4,600, and they've been established since 2003. So let's look at this business from the standpoint of what it would look like if my fund invested in this particular business and what my investors would actually stand to make if we invested in it. So as you can see, there's this spreadsheet, has a bunch of numbers. You can ignore most of the numbers on here because the only thing that's going to matter to investors is the three that are color coded for the most part. This is a spreadsheet that I use to give me a bunch of data to back up my investment decisions. And don't get overwhelmed by all the numbers. You don't need to understand most of this unless you're trying to be a private equity fund manager, which it's rewarding, but it's also a lot of hard work at the same time. So I would definitely give it a second thought if you were thinking about it. But basically, you only need to worry about the three numbers that are color coded because that's what my investors would actually be making. So I input the information into this spreadsheet, and if we invested in this business, at the most we would be looking to put $199,000 into it because that's the asking price, and it will cash flow based on what the listing said, $81,000. Now, if we invested into this, assuming that we didn't grow the business at all and we didn't use any financial leverage on it, my investors would stand to make 30% on their money. 30% on their money just from cash flow. That is insane. So just imagine putting your money in a bank account and it grows by 30% every single year without you having to really do anything. That's just the money that you make. That's what my investors would be doing if, we invested in this company. And from this company, that 30% would actually equate to $60,000, $60,625 to be exact. So let's actually compare this return to returns from traditional retirement assets. So I did research. If you invested in stocks, bonds, or multifamily real estate, and you didn't use leverage and you didn't take growth into consideration, you will be standing to make 6% or less from the cash flow of your investment. So let's say if you invested $500,000 into those traditional assets, you would get most likely no more than 30% on your money. I mean, not 30%, $30,000 a year on your money. Sorry about that. Now, for the Abundant Culture Fund, if it's investing in deals like that, it's going to get 30% on your money. And with that same $500,000 investment, you're actually going to net $152,000 every single year in retirement. Crazy. And basically that means that you'll make $122,000 more with Abundant Culture Fund than you would with traditional investment assets. And that equates to basically a 507% increase in income with Abundant Culture as opposed to traditional retirement investments. So let's say you have a goal of making just $60,000 a year every single year in your retirement. With traditional investments, you would have to invest $1,000,000 in order to achieve that $60,000 of income. Whereas with Abundant Culture Fund, if we do deals like this, you would only have to invest $196,000. Well, yeah, $196,000 into your retirement in order to get that same $60,000 of income. That is a huge difference. Actually, it is a $803,000 difference. So that basically leaves you with that basically means that that's $803,000 that you no longer have to invest in your retirement in order to reach your income goal. It also means that that's $803,000 that you get to pretty much do whatever with. And if you invest some of it, you can make even more than $60,000. So that pretty much concludes our analysis for today. Our usual analysis is way more in depth than this, has a lot more data, but this is just to give you a taste of what's possible when you invest with small businesses. And if you're somebody who is looking to double your retirement income with less time, with less investment, less risk, and less fees, reach out to us at abundantculturefund.com. And if you're just a small business owner who wants to sell your business because you want to focus on the next phase in your life, also reach out to us at abundantculturefund.com. Thank you and have a great day.